Hey there, welcome back. Now in this lecture, let us discuss about data types. At this point of time, we are working with number. Now this is a data type. That means what is the type of our data? So this is our data, we are giving this as input and this is a type of number. But you think you work with multiple data types. Even without being a developer, you write your name, that is going to be a string. You work with dates, that is going to be an object. You work with true and false, that is going to be some condition. So that means you work with multiple data types. Whenever we work with any type of application, whenever we work with any type of programming language, you work with multiple types. For example, if I jump onto any type of registration page, you will see that they are going to require some type of information, name. Now this name is going to be string because we are going to pass some sentence, we are going to pass some text and that is going to be string. Here I am going to pass phone number. Now phone number is going to be a number data type and then here we are going to pass date. So this is going to be an object type. Similarly, if I jump onto Facebook or Amazon, here we need to pass name. This is going to be string. Then either we are following phone number, this is going to be number, and similarly with date and these other values. So there are multiple data types. And remember, you just need to be familiar with them. You don't need to rot things. So the first one is going to be number. It can be anything. You have 10, you have 10.2, you have 50, you have 0.001. Everything comes under number. The second one is going to be string. This is basically series of character. It can be sentence, it can be multiple line, it can be a big word. Anything that is series of characters is string. Now it can be address. So you can have 505 some building name. Now this is going to be string. This is not number now, this is string. And you will understand more about it later. So we use some quotation mark to store our string. The third thing is boolean. This is a value that will help us to compare things. It can be true or false. So when you compare something, you are either going to get true or false. For example, if I say age is greater than 10, at this point of time age is 20. So if I compare this, it's going to be true because age is greater than 10. That means the current age is 20, which is true. So if I say age is greater than 50, it is going to be false. Why? Because age is 20 and 20 is less than 50. So I hope you got the idea. When we compare things, we use true and false. The next one is going to be null. Null and undefined are basically empty. We are going to understand about them in detail, but you just need to understand for now is when we have lack of data, we use either null or there will be either undefined. That means it's empty. So age is not holding any type of value, it's empty. So we will understand about both of them. Then there is object. Well, this is going to be complex. We are going to have arrays, we are going to have dates, we are going to have object literals. So there will be multiple things inside object and everything is going to be complex with this. And then we are going to have symbols. Now these are used with objects itself. That means we have numbers, string, boolean, null, undefined, object and symbol. Remember, we are going to understand each one of them in detail as we move forward. We have specific lectures to them. The second thing is we can store anything in our variable. That means if I want to store string, we can do that. So for example, let me create a string here. Let me say let name equals to, here I am going to use quotation mark Shubham Shada. And this is going to be string. And if I try to console it, and I'm going to pass name here, save. Here you can see we are going to get our result. Now if I need to use a variable called my name, then make sure to use camel case. And if I save this one, you can see it's working fine. So that's how you can create a string. Now remember, everything is a character for string. That means even the space is a character for string. And if I say dash 25 or dash again something else, maybe CSE or anything else, everything is a character for string. And it doesn't matter if you're passing number, symbol, alphabet, anything inside this is a character. I can say dollar, percentage, anything. This is going to be character for it. So from this point to this point is character for string. Everything that is between the quotes. That's how we are going to play. And we can store anything else. For example, Boolean values. So if I say true here and save this one, you can see we got a result as true. Don't worry, we will understand about them. Here my main motive is to make you understand that any type of data type can be stored in our variable. I hope you got the idea. The other point that I want to make is you don't need to jot them down. You don't need to learn them. As we move forward, you will understand yourself that okay, if I am passing something like this, you will understand okay, this is going to be a string. If I say remove this, if I say this is going to be number. And if I say this is going to be a Boolean value. So as we move forward, you don't need to write them in your mind. You will automatically understand them. That's it. That's all for this lecture. In the next lecture, we will understand about string in depth. Thank you for following and I see you guys in the next one.